The other day, when she was out for a walk, she heard someone hidden on the other side of a hedge. Someone huffing and puffing and moaning and groaning. Someone who was in a very bad temper. It was Mr. Grumpy. And why was Mr. Grumpy in such a bad mood? Because the sun was out. There really is no pleasing Mr. Grumpy. Quick as a flash, Little Miss Hug ran round the hedge, stretched out her arms and hugged Mr. Grumpy. Or at least she tried to. But something happened that never happened to Little Miss Hug before. Mr. Grumpy pushed her away. "Get off me!" shouted Mr. Grumpy. Little Miss Hug could not believe her ears. She could not believe her eyes. Nobody ever refused one of her hugs.
But everyone needs a hug,
she cried. And she was so confused that she hugged Mr. Grumpy again. "Hey, I know what you're trying to do," said Mr. Grumpy, "but it won't work. I'm grumpy and I like being grumpy, and no amount of hugging will change that." Little Miss Hug didn't let go. "Hey, I said," began Mr. Grumpy. Then he stopped. Something was happening to Mr. Grumpy that had never happened to him before. He could feel a strange, warm feeling spreading out from deep inside him. Little Miss Hug hugged him tighter. And then the most extraordinary thing happened. Very slowly, Mr. Grumpy smiled. For the first time in his life, he was happy. Little Miss Hug let go of him.
"I must say,"
said Little Miss Hug,
"you have a lovely smile."
and can you guess what Mr. Grumpy did next? He blushed. For the first time in his life, he blushed. And then he hugged Little Miss Hug. For the first time in his life, he hugged someone. Although, as you can see, it was almost a hug. Not a proper Little Miss Hug hug. What you might call half a hug. A Mr. Grumpy hug.